minute of a new episode. The budget is phenomenal. What they can do with that budget now is phenomenal, and it's just come back revivified. So I was delighted, and Christopher Eccleston got my costume. That was the one I wanted. That's the one I asked for and never got. So,
well, I always believed it'd come back. I mean, I really did, because I had to believe in that, because I was the one that killed it off. I knew they were mad. I knew that they were completely bananas getting rid of it for economic reasons, if no other reason. It was paying for itself, and it was very popular. It was growing, and then when it finished, all the fans got together and kept it alive. They kept, kind of giving mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. They tried it on me a couple of times, but I didn't like it. So I was delighted. When it came back, I felt, vindicated. Yes, I said. I believed it would. I didn't know it was going to be so fantastic. But anyway, there we go. I'm glad it is.
Well, the great thing about it, when it came back, of course, was it was actually brought back by the fans who were watching the classic cartoons. They had, I think there's something about Doctor Who which I've always thought kind of appeals to the creative mind, and a lot of those people had grown up to become, directors, writers, producers, actors, and when it came back in 2005 under the stewardship of Russell T Davies, a huge Doctor Who fan. It was really a case of the lunatics running the asylum, and what a great job they did of it. It was fantastic.
We're all bonkers.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very struck when I go to Cardiff, in that Doctor Who office. How many people in the office are just huge Doctor Who fans, genuine Doctor Who fans?
Yes.
Well, it helps them to make a good programme, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
From 1989 onwards, that's when most of my children were born. So for them, Doctor Who had never really been on. My oldest daughter was 4 when it was cancelled. So in those intervening years, as they were growing up, and they would say, "Oh, I'm really bored, there's nothing on television." I said, "Do you want to watch one of these?" One of my stories. They went, no. So then he came back, and it was round about the 2nd season, when one of my girls said, "Hang on a minute, Doctor Who? Isn't that what you did?" I said, "Yes." "Well, you were Doctor Who?" By this time they were in their teens. Yes, and they sat down and watched me for the first time. And I had something of respect in my own home. So I have a great debt of gratitude, indeed we all do, to Russell T Davies for having the idea and for standing up and fighting for it.
There was a year, there was a kind of I was off for a year, and my 2 sons were 12, 13, and when I suddenly come home and said, look, I'm on Doctor Who, you must watch it. They said, no, we want to watch the A-Team. So I lost out to the A-Team.
I did manage to brainwash my eldest son with episodes of myself as the Doctor before it came back in 2005. And they were, for a while, he would go around saying, "Dr. Daddy." Dr. Daddy. And this all ended when the series came back, and I was immediately just thrown in the dustbin. And they were just addicted to Doctor Who, the new series.
I remember you telling me, when I asked you round about the time that Doctor Who had come back, I said, have you seen any of the episodes? And you said, "I've seen them all 10 times.
My youngest was watching it this morning. He saw 5 minutes of the thing yesterday about William Hartnell. He sadly wasn't watching William Hartnell episodes. He was watching David Tennant again, going right from the beginning. He just sort of sits there. I don't mind. It's fun. I'd rather it was me who was going.
My 4-year-old's very fond of Earthshock.
Oh, great.
Now, let's have a clip from the last really big celebration Doctor Who story, The 5 Doctors, back in 1983. Let's have a look at that.
Well, now it seems we must part, just as I was getting to know me. So, you're the latest one. Yes, and the most agreeable.
Well, certainly the most impudent.
And our dress sense hasn't improved much, have it?
Neither are manners. Well, goodbye, little boy. You did quite well. Quite well. It's reassuring to know that my future is in safe hands. Come along, please.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Time to go, Brigadier.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Fancy pants.
Scarecrow.
Doctor, don't you want your coat?
Bring it along, would you, Brigadier?
Certainly. Well, goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye.
Doctors.
Brigadier.
Splendid fellows, all of you.
Oh, goodbye, my dear chap. I must say I've had the time of my lives. Haven't we, Sarah Jane?
Have we? Well, I only have one life, and I think I've had too much already. Goodbye. Yes, it was really nice meeting you.
Thank you, Sarah Jane. It's nice meeting you too. I'll explain later.
I'm definitely not the man I was. Thank goodness.